The new Volkswagen Golf R is the fastest Golf yet, with more power and all-wheel drive to shame any GTI. Sitting among the more elite end of the hot hatch segment, the Golf R competes with the likes of the Audi S3, BMW M135i and even the Mercedes A45 AMG. The Golf R is cheaper than all of them and gives them a run for their money in terms of performance. That's a second and a half quicker than a Golf GTI, which may as well be a week in the hot hatch world. Under the bonnet of the hottest Golf is a tweaked version of the GTI's 2-litre turbo engine, making more power and torque than ever, and you can get it with a 6-speed manual or DSG dual clutch auto. It's got a top speed of 250 km an hour if given the chance, and you can pick the Golf by its subtly more aggressive front and rear bumpers and side skirts, matte chrome details, 19-inch alloys and quad tailpipes on the back. On the inside, there's cloth and Alcantara trim on nicely bolstered sports seats, more matte chrome, LED ambient lighting and unique instruments. Leather is optional, but there's plenty of standard luxuries like a decent multimedia screen with sat-nav and push-button start. The R's suspension sits 5mm lower than a GTI, with 3-mode adaptive dampers, and the Haldex all-wheel drive sends power to the front wheels until more grip is needed, and the transition is seamless and very effective. You can pick from 5 different drive modes, which changes the suspension, steering, throttle and transmission settings depending on your mood. Those wanting to take an R to the track will be happy that the stability control can be switched off altogether for the first time. We've only driven the DSG for now, but you just plant the throttle and the R does the rest. It's one quick hatchback. There's a fantastic bark from the 4 exhausts, and it sounds more than a little like the old 6-cylinder R32s. The suspension is beautifully set up for a blast through the corners, and it's nice and predictable in the wet. The R is made to drive fast, but it's still comfortable enough to drive day to day, and its official fuel figures are pretty damn good too. There's no questioning the Golf R's all-round performance gain over a regular GTI. It may not wear its heart on its sleeve like some hot hatches, but if you're after a wolf in sheep's clothing, it's a ripper.